Is that meeting about the off day? The meeting for 4 o'clock?
Yeah, a couple of things we'll talk.
Okay. Yeah, she called me and she asked, "Do I really want to not get paid for that day? It's better off just taking it." So I said, "Okay."
She called you?
Yeah.
And when was that?
Like she sent the email and called me at the same time. So that's why I switched my mind. Before I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's your choice. I personally don't care which one you pick. I was just like,
She was like,
why was it changed last second?
she said it's better off. It said because I only use
I mean,
two
if she
vacation
called
days.
you and she suggested something to you, and that's when you change your mind, then it's fine.
Yeah, because I told her
I wanted to make sure that
it wasn't like
because
that's what
I
I
didn't
assumed.
want her to get mad. That why is the team not responding to deadlines because the deadline was yesterday. So.
You like all this picture in picture?
Yeah.
I should probably switch it to. All right, so should we do Restream first, or should we do Wowza first?
You already have Wowza.
No, but this is why using Wowza to stream to multiple locations, which we have never done before. So the goal was to do both. So it doesn't matter, pick one. The workflow I would do is I would start with the broadcaster tool first.
This OBS?
Yeah, because that's the first step in the process.
To stream into 2 or to 1?
It doesn't matter, both you can do. The goal of this is to see the tool. Once we see this tool, then we go to Wowza and iOS stream.
Okay, so yeah, I don't have this shared, but I just have to connect to it. OBS, just for the rest of you guys to know, this is like an open source broadcasting
hold on.
software.
Can we just do zoom so everyone can see it?
Yes. Can I zoom myself?
Yeah, that's what I usually do. You have to just... You can't log in because it'll log you out of here. You can't be logged in at 2 places at once. So just
log in here as a host.
Okay, so log
and
into
then log
this
there as
a guest
viewer
or whatever. Yeah, that's what I do. My personal phone isn't charging past 24%.
Yeah, that happened to my old phone before.
But you can change batteries now, right?
Yeah, it's $26. Oh, you have the Android.
Yeah, an Android phone. Not
I
mine,
thought
yeah.
your personal
No, the iPhone's working fine.
Well,
Still.
in the Android you cannot change batteries? I thought you can change anything you want in that.
That's who made it.
Yeah, this is a Samsung phone, so
the new ones, you can't take it. That was the problem with like the 6, right? They started
the Galaxy 6. Yeah.
We don't need audio. So J.
I don't know, maybe I'll try to take it apart myself. Oh, do join from your browser. Because it'll make you log in if you...
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll take the phone apart, and if I can't replace it myself, we'll put it back together.
Okay, let me share my screen. So yeah, now that you guys can see, it's just going to be a little delayed. I don't have my camera on, because this is the one that's docked, so I don't like open it. So I was just doing the VOD for my last test. I had picture-in-picture. It's 2 videos just playing, and I turned the sound off because it's... You can probably see it. But... Full screen this.
So, Paul and Steve, for your benefit, there is a software called OBS, Open Broadcast Software. It's a freeware, not a freeware, it's an open source freeware to stream events. So this is basically a replacement, not a replacement, but you can use it as a replacement for Wirecast, right? We are not planning to get rid of Wirecast. We're going to continue using it because we know, but this can be a good tool to recommend to the university community if they want to start streaming their own events, right?
If they want free software.
If they don't want to pay, because Wirecast does, the cheapest version of Wirecast is still $300. So now we can say, hey, you can use this tool and it's free. And it does the same thing as Wirecast. It might not give you all the bells and whistles, but the basic idea of taking a video from a camera, a webcam, or an on-demand video and streaming it to the world is possible.
Is it just out of curiosity? Is it like an active open source project?
That I'm not sure. That
I
you
can
know,
go to the page. Oops. Yeah, I connected the two. The only issue that I see with this is it takes forever to start up a stream. It takes like 2-3 minutes just to connect to a stream.
free.
Yeah, it's free. I mean, but it's. Let me go back to this. As you guys can see, I'm connected to WowsApp 1. I mean, WowsApp 2. So I just need to log in here real quick because I'm connected to WowsApp 1 on the other one. Okay, just see that it's coming in. That's the load.
Why is it taking this long?
No, usually it doesn't take this long. Right. One came up right away. Yep. One connection. I'm connected to UV Live. Oh, UV Live capture. I was doing a. I'm connected to a what's it called in here. That's why.
I
Ensemble.
don't know. I can't speak for the others, but I'm lost right now because I'm trying to understand why you're doing what you're doing right now. What's going on?
I was just showing you guys that it was connected
To what?
to Ensemble.
No, can we go back step by step so there is no confusion for anyone?
Yeah. So
Let's start with the OBS software. Show us what the software can do, where you put in. We talked about it, last week on what we're going to do in this demo.
Yep. Let me close out OBS, open it up so it's fresh. Okay. Doesn't want to close out. Okay, so let me go to settings on here. Coming up just a little bit. So go to stream. It gives you different options: Twitch, YouTube, Mixer, Facebook Live. It actually has one for Restream.
And these are built in.
Yeah, cool. It's built in. I was doing custom because I was doing tests directly to Wowza as well as doing the Ensemble live capture workflow. So I'm just going to do one to Ensemble, unless you guys want me to use this for Restream as well.
No, just we're focusing on this software, so you can do Ensemble right now.
So Wowza, not Ensemble, right?
Yeah.
Or just being.
Well, I was using it for live
Well,
capture. That's what the
Remember
last
though, even when you stream from anywhere, you have to stream directly to the streaming server. You cannot stream
To
to
Wowza.
Ensemble.
Yeah.
Ensemble just grabs that stream from the streaming server and displays it to
But
the end
in
user.
JW.
Right? So even when TV streams, or even when we've stopped streaming directly to Ensemble for commencement, we stream to YouTube nowadays. But when I did it to Ensemble, I used to put
Straight to
TRD.
Wowza.
You have to, yeah. So Gino, right here, I want to stop you. Go back to the settings, please. So I notice you put in the URL. You don't have to put in RTMP there. Oh,
Did we switch to RTMPS? I thought we set up all the
yeah,
SSL
maybe it's
services and stuff.
RTMPS, right? Is it RTMPS?
Oh yeah, we always use RTMP.
Sure.
Even for the Restream.
I know we used RTMP before, but I thought
It
a
comes in
while ago.
RTMP and then it comes out RTMPS.
Oh, it's RTMPS on the
Oh,
ensemble
in-
side.
Okay.
When you go to ensemble, you do RTMPS streaming.
That's what
FML.edu.
we
So
set up
you
a
have
while
the
ago.
word,
Because look,
which
even
makes sense.
going into Restream, it's RTMP.
Okay, you close that window, but can you go back to the settings?
Mhm.
Is there a way to add a second URL, or it only lets you do one?
It's only one.
And what's that stream key?
That's the one that I always use for my stream.
Oh, so it's just a regular.
It's the name of the
stream.
stream.
Okay, so that's the same as FMLE and
So-
all that.
So the /live
Is the
Is-
application folder.
and the my stream is the key
Correct.
for
Yeah.
that folder.
So the only difference between this and FMLE, right, so far is FMLE gives you a second input there called backup server.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do PID Act 1 and Act 2, so it streams to both servers at the same time. In this, you can only stream to one at a time. So
Since it's open source, are there like extensions? Maybe there's
maybe. We
I'm
literally
just
found out about this
thinking,
last week.
yeah.
So,
You can change your bit rates.
okay. You can do local recording too, that's good,
Mhm.
which is important. And then
resolution.
doesn't
Let's go.
go to audio video real quick. Okay, so it does let you change your sample rate if you need to. And go to video. Okay, yes. Okay, so it's good. It gives you all the options. The only thing it's missing is
The
a
backup.
backup stream. So that's not good, but
Hmm.
if you don't want to pay money, that's what it is.
All right, so I just started streaming.
Uh,
If I go over here to live,
so go back. You started streaming, but how did you start streaming? We didn't even see
oh,
that.
sorry.
So
Let me stop it and start.
Yeah.
So right here, there's the start streaming.
So hold on.
And right below
even, even before you do that, you are streaming, right? Now I understand.
Right
you're
now, there's
streaming,
no streaming.
But you're streaming VOD, right?
Nothing right now. That was just me putting the settings in. I didn't actually start the stream.
Correct. But where did you put the settings for the VOD? Like, how did you pick that file? Where did you pick it?
Oh, this? Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's a demo, so we need to see everything we need
This
to do to make this work.
Play catcher, create new. I name this one. Keep on doing this. VOD 3. Oops. I actually have to,
Oh, okay. So it's capturing
yeah,
your
the
current
capture.
screen.
Let me turn that off here. So there's not like layers. There, how like Wirecast has it, that you have different inputs, all that you could just turn it on and off like that. Here you have to manually like drag them up, so like they always come to the top whenever you add a new layer. You can't on the
that's-
first one add it,
It's
but
kind of like
fine.
Photoshop layers where you can turn the layers on and off.
But you
yeah.
just
reorder them.
you just created VOD 23, right?
yeah, but that's a screen capture. I'm gonna add another one that's
So you added the wrong one. Okay.
Okay, so you can add an image. and-
video source, video capture device. Like that one, I can add my camera.
But you have tested this with the camera yet, or you
No,
haven't?
because this is my
Not
my
in this.
tower.
In back in your office. Have you tested OBS with actual camera?
No.
Okay. Make a note for yourself.
Audio devices.
So you can pick a file. I'm guessing it needs to be MP4 only.
Frozen.
Oh, there's a playlist you can loop through.
That's what both of those are.
So you can add multiple MP4s and
Yeah,
it'll
that's pretty cool too. Okay.
And I'll just, this is like 3 seconds, so, yep. Now it's starting to reloop. But just so you can see too, I can drag it down and it goes behind.
Okay.
So
So
one
if you display two of them, the other one becomes picture in picture. That's what happens.
you want yeah, because it's layered. You can
Okay, that's cool too.
I can go like that
I like
too.
that.
Let's see the box.
Can't do this in Wirecast, can you?
You can't. I don't think we can. We can layer. You have layers, but I don't think you can take two layers and put them on top
Put
of
them
each
on
other.
top.
Or maybe we can. We just don't know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, when we get to the other one,
Yeah,
we'll do
don't
that.
worry.
Okay, but
All right. So
now that
I
we
got the idea now. So then you start streaming.
start streaming, we also have start recording for the local
If
as
you
well.
have it set up. I'm guessing it will fail right now because you did not set it up, right? Oh, you did? Or
Maybe
is
it
there a
defaults
default, I
to-
guess?
maybe
Yeah,
it
it must be a
defaults.
default. Okay. All right.
That's
What's studio mode? Can you change the layout? Okay. That's what's
Oh, and
coming
there's
in. On the right is what's going out. You can cut, fade. So standard options that
Yeah.
you've seen. So you saw Paul the other day. We showed you the mixer.
Yeah.
So this is like a digital mixer.
Yeah.
That's what it is, pretty much. You know. Okay. All right. Let's see this now in Ensemble.
Put it into Ensemble.
It should already be going, right? I thought you sent it to Wow's app too, no?
I was just putting it on Wowza.
Yeah, but now let's go to Ensemble and grab it and see the display of it. I want to see, make sure it looks good and it's the same stuff.
So that's going to be a different one than this one because this is the old.
Yeah,
Because we
don't-
changed it to app one.
Use brand new. That's fine. Just create a new one.
Okay.
Now this stream name and URL of course the stream name always stays the same in that setup, right?
Mhm.
So if a department had to stream to the same container every time, they can set this up one time and they never have to go back in again.
Correct. That stream key never changes.
so the stream key
For-
maps to the container in Ensemble.
Correct.
So what traditionally, if you remember, Steve, anytime we wanted to do live streaming, right, on the Wowza side, we have to create an application,
Yeah.
right? So TUTV has an application called TUTV Live. We have one for everyone, we just call Live. Now, of course, that has to be manually created. There is an XML file in there that has to be changed every time based on your needs. So what Ensemble has done is they've created a front end now where they have one backend folder called EV Live Capture, which is Ensemble Video Live Capture, which is that application, right? So it's set up one time, it's set up for every user. Every user uses that same application, but it uses stream names to distinguish which stream belongs to which user.
Those keys.
Those keys,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
And then based on those keys, if you have a live capture, which is basically going to have a live stream and capture it, it will drop it in the right Ensemble library. So you don't even have to worry about taking the video, dropping it into a watch folder, ingesting it. All happens automatically, right?
Okay.
So that's what this whole setup is. So what I was trying to do is if we can come up with a workflow, then we can tell end users that, hey, we can create an EV live section for you. You can use this free OBS tool and you can live stream on the fly now. Or even you can use the Ensemble video mobile app, which is always connected to this container. And with a click of a button, literally they can start live streaming and then it's recorded and it's in the library. That's the whole idea of doing whatever we're doing today. Part one. Part two is can we stream to multiple locations, right? So, yeah, so that's the goal.
Yeah,
I
that
think we're
sounds
getting
cool.
there.
Okay. So OBS looks good right now.
Yeah, I like OBS for a free tool. Yeah, I don't like the fact that it doesn't have a backup URL section, but that's also the case with
The container itself.
the container itself within within Ensemble.
Mhm.
So I'm okay with it. It's okay for the time being because even if OBS gave us a backup URL, Ensemble doesn't let you do it either. So and we put a feature request in already with the vendor to have a backup URL. So now let's use OBS again and go to REST.io and see what that looks like.
Okay, I was doing it on Wowza.
Oh, okay, let's do Wowza.
Because I already have this one
Wowza
connected.
or
I'm sorry, Wirecast.
Okay,
So
let's use Wirecast and then send it to REST.io and to Wowza one at a time.
one at a time. Okay, I have two set up on here: the REST.io and the Wowza for the so we can stream to multiple locations.
So we cannot see this setup, right? Can you go and zoom on this one too?
Should I just stop this one? Actually,
You can go as another viewer from there. So that way, in case you have to come back, then it's not really.
temple.zoom.us/j. Okay, I think I'll have to download it if I want to share the screen.
All right, don't worry about it. That's fine. We don't need to see the Wirecast setup. We already know that.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as you can just show us on here, though.
Oh yeah, I have the Wowza part pulled up, and I have
And the rest
Restream.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So, like I said, they're already connected. So I can go through all this. Well, basically, you log in. It takes you right here to the portal. I set these up, but I could take these off and reconnect them real quick.
Yeah, please, because that's the idea. And you can hide them if you
All right, delete channel. So let me add Facebook Live. Connect to Facebook.
want. And this is your free account right now.
This is my free account.
Okay.
Personal profile. Continuous live
Can
stream.
you click on I? What is continuous live stream? The information tab enables.
Oh, they have an 8-hour limit.
That's good to know. I didn't know that either. But that for us, it's
So if
more
it's
than enough.
so if it's continuous, they won't save it.
Yeah, so after 8 hours, the stream will continue going through, but it will stop recording it.
Okay, so save this. Then we can go back at any time, edit settings. I'll take you right back to the same. So you can, if you have pages that you're a part of, if you have access, you can stream
Okay.
to one of the pages instead of your personal profile.
Gotcha.
Or what is it? I think they changed the name to groups. Yeah.
Is it? I don't use Facebook. I mean, I'm there on there, but I'm done with
So I turned it off. Oops. It should, I don't think I pushed it yet.
It showed up.
Yeah, it's offline now. Oh, toggle all on. So
It's on. Refresh the page. See?
Yeah, okay.
Offline.
Huh. Oh yeah, this one also only has a 30-minute limit with
Right.
with the free version that we have.
Sure, but right now it's not going through, so it doesn't. Is it a limit issue?
Yeah, it was just on before.
Look on Facebook. They did.
Oh, okay. It's probably pretty big.
Okay, it is working. So I don't know why it's not showing there, but maybe it's a less time.
And live now. I don't know if I have this one set to private as well.
That's YouTube. So you see that, Paul? We are taking the webcam from this laptop right now, streaming it to REST.io, which is the vendor, and then REST.io is going to YouTube and to Facebook at the same time. So instead of directly streaming to two locations, we stream to one, and then they pick up the load of the others. And we can even add our own Wowza as a third output, because if I'm not mistaken, you can add like a manual RTM, a custom RTMP stream there also.
Yeah, most of these don't really like Periscope, so you can do Twitter, LinkedIn.
Yeah, I mean, those three are the biggest ones. I don't even know if Instagram you can do live streaming yet. So I don't.
They have it set so it's only on mobile. You have to do it through the app itself.
Okay, so then
because Periscope used to be able to do it, and they limited it.
So right there, you see, Steve, there's a
Wowza.
Wowza. So when we get the paid version, we can directly stream to a Wowza
And
system.
custom.
And then you have all these other crap which we don't use.
Okay.ru.
Well, if someone requests it, hey,
Yeah.
can you stream to Steam?
yeah,
we're doing a video
Live
game.
EDU. I've never heard of that
Yeah, that's cool.
one. Okay, so that's this. I think we're about to hit the 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
So I just want to see what happens when you hit the 30-minute mark.
Let's see. 2 more minutes.
Yeah, so just let it run for 2 minutes.
Scroll down as it's running. So, okay, so
Yeah, just as you usually do, you just take the RTMP URL and the stream key.
And put that in Wirecast.
Yep.
So you see, they are doing the same thing too. If you really think about it, you see, they have given us a RTMP URL and a key is unique, and I'm guessing that URL stays the same every time.
Yep.
So they have an application called Live, and then they have a stream key, the same thing that Ensemble's doing. That's exactly what they're doing. So, all right, 50 seconds.
Let's see if it just.
Oh, and the other thing is what? You don't need to click on anything after. What are we streaming at though? Like, where are the settings? I know, don't do anything yet. Yeah, but okay, once this happens, I want to see the settings.
And it gives, when it's done too, it'll take a couple minutes. So we'll go to it after everything in Wowza, but it gives you an analytics page too that has a breakdown of everything.
Which is better than
What we have right now.
I'm hoping it's better. I've not seen it.
I mean, I have one view on my YouTube page, and the Facebook one's turned to so only I can see it. So it's gonna show one person viewing each.
No, maybe that's fine.
Maybe
but
that's
I
why
want
it
to see
says
the stats.
offline.
Oh, true.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Because I have
Because
it
you-
private. I have it only set to myself.
Oh, okay.
So Restream can't check it externally to see that it's streaming.
Mm-hmm.
I guess from their
So
view.
past 30 minutes, it's still going though.
Interesting.
Maybe it's a soft one, and they don't force it.
Okay.
Well, there's that delay, right?
Well, we
Oh, true. So
Might be
you gotta
a
give it.
minute.
no, but it should stop here though. This is not delayed.
Yeah, true.
Is this delayed? Oh, wait, this is delayed too. Yeah, okay. That's delayed too. So
No, should
Okay,
be
wait 2 more
past
minutes.
30 seconds.
hey, it's 10 seconds. It came 10,
Mm.
at least here. So this is delayed only by 10 seconds. So it should have already kicked us out by now.
Those are still.
Maybe you should check with them, Gino.
About the 30
Don't tell
minutes.
them, hey, I did a test and this is what it. Just say what happens after 30 minutes.
Okay. I'll
See
reach
what
out.
the response is.
Now, is this supported by Karish or whatever, or we're not worried about that?
No, we are. We have to figure out how to. So, if we are doing open captions,
Right.
when it goes to REST.io, the captions are already embedded in the video. We
Because
don't
it's
even have
part
to
of the
worry
video.
about it.
Right.
If we are doing closed captions, then we have to check if REST.io lets you do closed captions.
Right.
But we have not done closed captions at all, anyways. We have only done it with YouTube, which is also it's if
Because with
You know?
YouTube, you stream the video
correct,
and then
the
in a
captions
separate
separately.
stream. So Yeah.
I mean, YouTube might still happen because as far as YouTube's concerned, this video is coming to them. They don't care if we are sending it or REST.io is
yeah,
sending
yeah.
it.
So we could
And
still.
then, so YouTube closed captions can still happen. Facebook, I don't think Facebook lets you do live captioning. The way Facebook live captioning happens is, because I just recently checked for another department, is you basically have to put it on a different screen where the captions are going through.
Right.
It's not really caption, it's just text going through live,
Hmm.
and then your video is separately. That's one way to do it. The second way to do it is you basically rent one of those encoders, those online encoders I showed y'all,
Yeah.
and you basically transmit to that encoder your video. The captioner is transmitting the captioning to that encoder, and that encoder then matches them and gives you one stream that goes to Facebook.
Okay.
So again, as far as Facebook's concerned, they're getting a video with captions. They don't care.
Yeah.
Facebook does not let you do direct captions like YouTube does.
Hmm.
Eventually they might get there, but right now they don't.
Okay, they're both still going.
Yeah, which is weird. So maybe it's a soft limit.
Yeah,
or,
I'll put that on my to-do list to contact them, asking
Steve,
what
we are
happened.
planning to play with this more, but if it all works out, then there's a paid version which we'll have to
Mhm.
invest in, $41 a month, which gives you 2 hours of events.
So
And if we do the
because
next
it-
one,
because it does streaming to multiple. You said that was it Wowza that also allowed you to do streaming to multiple?
so we are going to check that now.
So why pay for something if we already have software that does it?
Yeah, the only thing is bandwidth, because Wowza still we will take from, let's say, Lyoto Center, send it to Wowza, no problem,
And
right?
then Wowza has two
Wowza is
streams.
going to now going to go to 2 places,
So you have to
and-
support that stream.
and then all users are going to come to streaming.temple.edu, which is
Pull
again
through
coming
Wowza.
back. You
So
see
it's
what I'm
like-
saying? So the bandwidth consumption is going to be huge. So network services might be like, this is, I don't know. So that's the only concern with using Wowza.
So
Technology-wise, it's not a concern. It's just bandwidth-wise.
So we'll need to have a write up on here's our options, right? Before we make the purchase for the commercial version of
Yeah.
right? Say here's our concerns, right? Wowza will do it, but we have all this bandwidth traffic, and that's one of the things that Larry's concerned with. Because people just think, oh, it's right, it's
Yeah.
consumed, right? But he actually has to pay for that bandwidth.
Do
So-
you think it makes sense to set up time with network services and do this thing what we're doing right now with whatever video?
We
who
need
cares?
real traffic, though. Well, not real, but actual hits on it, wouldn't we?
We have stats from commencement streamings and so forth, right?
Yeah. So we can just.
Well, here's what I'm
replicate-
thinking. Ready?
That's good. That's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
Here is what I'm thinking. In a couple of weeks, what if we do a test where, or even after the holidays, if you just want to wait, where Gino starts a stream from some room, right? Doesn't matter which room. Does the same thing. One's going to YouTube, one's going to Facebook. And network services is scheduled to monitor that port to see how it's going. It's going good. Steve's load testing tool is going to be ready by then.
Oh, okay.
Fire that up to send 50,000 users to streaming.temple.edu or whatever our URL is, right? And that means now not 50,000, but a reasonable amount.
Whatever the
Whatever we've seen concurrent users about few hundred users. Okay, so that's what we do.
Yeah.
We'll do 500 users for the test. How about that? So Steve's load test tool goes and starts firing to these 500 people, and we script it to say go to that page and load it and run it for 10 minutes or 20 minutes. So every user is there for 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And network services is monitoring to make sure that it's taking that bandwidth.
So the load test won't be able to consume the videos?
That's what I was thinking about. So in general, it just takes the response and throws it away.
Yeah.
But
It would
the
have to
server's
actually-
still sending it, right? It just throws it away locally.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's hitting the YouTube, but that would be hitting the YouTube.
No, but so this whole load test is to see if we can use Wowza, right? So what will happen is
Yeah.
instead of using
I-
reststream.io, you will do the Wowza method, which we have not seen yet, which we'll see next. So this is what you will do. You will start the stream, you will send it through here. Only thing we have to do is if your tool can go hit a URL where we have this embedded somewhere, right?
Keep
And
loading
then
that
it just
screen.
keeps on loading that, because as long as it's loading and playing that video, we can, for the heck of the test, we can set it to autoplay.
So we could
You
do
know?
3 then, technically, because we can have it to Facebook, we can
Mhm.
have it to YouTube, and then have one set up for one of the Ensemble live captures as well. So
Yeah, that's
this
fine.
way we have the 3, and they can just keep on hitting the.
And we're
the
trying to
Ensemble one.
max it out and see what happens.
Okay.
Try it. That's
So
the only way to try it.
Well, and so given that it's actually going to be consuming that stuff, we also need to make sure that the your VMs will be able to handle however many streams it's trying to consume at once.
Yeah.
Right.
It should be able to. I'll have to
turn it off or just let it run in the background.
Because usually,
Well, turn it off because we are going to see the other one now, right?
so
I just
HTTP
didn't want to know if you wanted to see if it had
splits
a
it all
hard
into
limit.
chunks.
No, it's just going way
and,
beyond.
and
All right.
uses like
So-
JavaScript to, the next chunk is this video, the next chunk is this video.
Toggle off.
So the load testing tool would have to be able to like read that and know what to fetch over like each chunk.
Interesting. Did you see what it said?
No, I didn't.
It says
It
you
might be
got to
right, yeah.
turn it off on this end, or restart your broadcasting software. So even though you turn it off here, it's still running.
Well, and I think no. If you go to YouTube, it might have stopped. No, it makes sense. I think it makes sense.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
So
Oh,
it
no,
stopped.
No, hit play.
No, this is on demand now.
That's on demand.
Oh, it's not live anymore.
So Gino, it makes sense because when you stopped from the dashboard, it stopped from REST.io to Facebook and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But you are still streaming from your
To that.
laptop to REST.io, which you have not stopped. And so it does make sense what it said there.
That still says it's live.
Yeah, so YouTube stopped, but Facebook did. So
That's interesting. Okay, let me just stop it on here. So uncheck.
So we
Okay.
Huh?
have to figure. Yeah.
I mean,